Hey guys, how you doing? Adam here. I just wanted to do a video, and I guess I'm going to title this video "Dogs I Have Known." Um, I guess you could say I'm kind of a dog lover. We don't currently have a dog, but I do prefer dogs to cats. That may offend some of you. I'm not sorry. So, in my lifetime, I've really known. Well, I've known a lot of dogs, but the dogs that I've known the most were the dogs that were mine or ours. My first dog when I was a kid, and most of my growing up life was just a mutt, and his name was Scooter. And he lived to be like 16 years old. I mean, he was a they say mutts, they can make the best dogs, and uh, that may not be true all the time, but he was definitely they broke the mold when they made him, so to speak, because he lived a long life, and we fed him everything. I mean, just being a dumb kid, I you know didn't follow any strict rules, didn't follow any rules at all. I have a lot of little kid memories. 9 years old with Scooter playing and running, just sort of doing the things that kids do. Uh, got him when he was a puppy. I mean, heck, you know how it is. So one memory that I have of him is, you know, in the summertime and whatnot down here, my dad would grill out a lot. Grill out, like grill steaks. And every time, a lot of times that was like Saturday night. What are we having? Steaks. Okay. And he would always pick up T-bones from the grocery store, and he got T-bones because he just cut the bone out and give it to Scooter. So Scooter knew, you know, on those nights he knew everybody was eating good. We were eating good, and he was too. And the day before Scooter died, he went out in the yard, and this was a discovery made. He went out in the yard and dug up, I guess, every bone, that we had ever given him, all over the yard. There must have been 15, 20 bones laying on the patio that he had buried, and I guess it was the next day he went out into a bush and died. He had a bush that if it got real stormy outside, he might get scared and go hide in that bush. And maybe that's where he felt safe. Maybe that was his comfort zone. But that's where he died. And he had dug up all his bones, I guess, to give them back to us in case we wanted them. And I don't know. Maybe it's he was more intelligent than most, or maybe that was just his instinct. But that's a true story. The most recent dog that I've known, her name was Sasha. She was a Chow mix, and some have told me, I'm not an expert, that the Chow is somewhat territorial. If that is true, then I believe it, because she was almost like a guard dog. She weighed about 60 pounds, so she was not a big dog. She was probably, I guess, like a medium-sized dog. But she was very territorial, and we were her territory. So she didn't tolerate strangers very well. And when I say strangers, she was not aggressive, but strange dogs, strange sounds during the night, etc. So she came to live with us. She was my wife's dog when she was in her late teens. And Sasha, came to live with us when we bought this house, which was about 8 years ago. Um, so you know, I always knew Sasha and whatnot when me and my wife were dating, but I really came to know her when she came to live with us. And she was happy here, and we were happy having her. And got a lot of good memories of her as well. She died probably 2 years ago. And that's the first pet that I ever experienced, death firsthand. When it came her time, it was really down to a matter of days, and her quality of life was just not there. And I tell you, though, those last few hours are extremely painful. If you don't know, there's nothing in the world that anybody can say that can prepare you for it. And that sounds cliche. I mean, I guess that's a cliche, but uh, it's the truth. But that pain, you got to go through it. That's part of your duty. And this is my opinion here, but that's part of your duty as a dog owner. I mean, that's your last chance to kind of return the favor for everything that dog has done for you, or that pet has done for you. So, yeah, kind of a downer. But do I ever want to do it again or go through it again? Yeah, of course I do. I'd like to have another dog, as painful as we know the ending always is. Um, the memories and enjoyment, there's nothing that beats that. It's worth it. So these are the dogs that I've known, and I'm sure all of you have similar stories. So thanks for watching, guys.